Welcome to Whispering Pines Farm's YouTube channel. My name is Jennifer Johnson and I raise Shetland sheep for their wool. In this video, I'm going to be skirting a fleece that will be featured in my 2024 fleece auction. I'll be holding on my website. It starts June 22nd and will run for 7 days, concluding on June 27th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And the ewe I'm skirting today, her name is Carmen. And I'm smirking, and I was smirking the entire time I was filling out her paperwork because she's such a little stinker. She's a fawn cat mugget. She's got a really low spinning fineness, 20.7. She's 2 years old, so she was in the opera year, where I named all my ewes after characters from opera. Carmen is a spotted fawn cat mugget. So she's got the typical fawn cat mugget color shift on her fleece. And then she's got a smerslet marking on her face. So you don't have a lot of dramatic spots on her fleece. It's mostly shows up in her face. She's very fine, but her fleece is not really dense. And it's tippy, but I think it looks as if she was Roo'd last year also, which would make sense. So this fleece, I would probably, I haven't seen the staple length yet, but what I know about her and what I remember from when I Roo'd it, I'm not going to say probably anymore, I'm going to say I would drum card this and spin a textured bat. And here's why. Number one is I feel like if you flicked it, you would lose a lot of really nice fiber that could be made, into something nice. But, a textured yarn, maybe do like a woolen, pull row legs off the drum carder and then do a long draw, like a woolen type. I think this would be a good fleece for that type of prep. Yeah, Carmen is very high-spirited, very attentive, always comes up for attention, usually will jump on me, on my back. She didn't like getting sheared. She wanted me to pay attention to her. So I'm going to leave. There's a lot of parts that have, the tips have some caking. They're not like big tags. Maybe I'll take off this piece here. I'm not gonna flick this, I don't think, because it's the density's not there, so I'm gonna have a lot of waste. I'm gonna put it in with all my comb top wool has already been shipped to the mill. I did that last weekend. So anything I put in there now is gonna be used for a self-striping yarn, or maybe a couple. Got a lot of white in there. I don't want to skirt too much. So I'm working in the new addition to the barn, which has been awesome. I'm highly motivated now, though, to get this done. I've been skirting for what seems like ages, and I'd like to I need to get this emptied out for when it comes time to do the CDT on the lambs. I have a couple ewes that need their feet done they need a pedicure. And, I think because I said to put this in the drum carder, I'm going to be a little bit aggressive here so that you're not stuck with stuff that you can't use. So, yeah, normally, up until now, this has been the lambing area in the nursery, so you could watch the lambs and stuff during my skirting videos. But everybody is out on the pasture now. And it just so happens today is a beautiful day. It's very cool, overcast, not windy, not raining, but there's no sun. So they've been loving it. They haven't come in once, and I've been out here for like 3 hours. They're getting plenty of water because there's moisture in the grass, so it's like a perfect day for the sheep. All right, I think I finished skirting her fleece, so I'm gonna go ahead now and start to do the photos. I don't have Carmen on my sale list, but she is for sale. She is one of the ewes that I had somebody out here, and I didn't really have a ton of sheep on the list, and she was looking for a friendly ewe, so I told her that if she wanted Carmen. So Carmen would do really well on a farm where she would be treated like a pet. That's how she is. I'm not sure if you're familiar with opera, but the character she was named after is a bit of a spitfire too, so it suits. I think I might have named, like most of the opera names, I just kind of went along with what people suggested because their ideas were all really good, but I kind of had already picked her name because she was like that even when she was really little. She wasn't afraid of anything. Just love her. My girl. All right, now let's grab a staple. This one right here. So it's a good staple length, which gives me all the more reason to say, give it a really good scouring and just throw it on the drum carder. 3 inches. So drum carder, highest density you can get. Magicraft has the 128, that's what I use. Really slow. Don't engage the burnishing brush. Use it every so often. I need to make a video about drum carding, but and slow, slow, slow. And you might also want to look at that distance between your liquor in and your main drum and open it up so that they aren't really close. All right, so that is our Carmen, a little Spitfire. So I don't know if I said this, but you can see it's not as dense as, let's say, Lucretia's fleece, more open. So when I'm talking about a fleece that's really dense, this is kind of the opposite of that. And I'm going to say, even though there is an application for this, and it's, I wouldn't take a dense fleece and put it on the drum carder because I think you'll be in over your head. I would flick it first, but with something that's this light, really well suited for that. Like this right here. I think that would be really pretty. If she doesn't sell and it's around when I have something, I'm looking for something to do, that's what I'm going to do with it. I do need to get a weight because I took off a good amount. Excuse me, 17.1, went down 3 ounces. That is Carmen. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you can come back soon.